안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, 여러분. Today I am revisiting Korean verb conjugation patterns. So basically what that means, I'm focusing on how verbs actually transform from their dictionary form to either the present, the past, or the future tenses. Starting with the present tense. The rule to know is that you attach your verb stem to either oyo or ayo. Let's practice with the verb 먹다, which means to eat. 먹다. 먹다 is the dictionary form. So step 1, take away da from the dictionary form of the verb. Now you're left with that. Now you have to attach either oyo ayo. For this one, I haven't really done an in-depth study, but all I know is oyo is usually the default unless the last letter of the verb stem ends with the vowels a or o. Okay? It's gonna make sense in a minute. Let's go back to the verb to eat, 먹다. We've taken away da. Now we're left with the verb stem, and since it doesn't end with R or O, it's automatically gonna end with oil. Therefore, we have mogoyo, which means I eat or I am eating. Let's take a look at another example. 보다. 보다, to see. That is the dictionary form, right? Step 1, take away da. We're left with bo. This one, the last letter after taking away da ends with o. I remember I said if it ends with o or a, it's gonna harmonize into ayo. And everything else so far that I've noticed will be oyo. So in this case, boda will conjugate to po ayo, poayo. See what I mean by harmonize? It just flows. Poayo. Another example, kada, to go. Take away da, you're left with ka. This also ends with a, one of the vowels. Again, this automatically flows into kayo. We don't have to say ka oyo. See what I'm saying? Okay. We'll practice some more, but that's it for now. Now going on to the past tense. Let's stick with 먹다, the verb meaning to eat. The rule to note for this case, it will be your verb stem plus osoyo or asoyo. Here it gets pretty easy. You already know that you're either translating or rather conjugating to oyo or ayo, and then you're just adding the double consonant shio there. So it's going to be osoyo or asoyo. Using 먹다 again. Present tense, 먹어요. Past tense, 먹었어요. 먹었어요. I ate. Another example, 보다, which we used earlier as well. Conjugating to present tense is 봐요. And then to past tense, it's going to be 봤어요. Okay? Now, moving on to the future sentence. Here, there's a little bit more structure, so it's easier in a way. Again, using the verb 먹다, to eat. You take away da, of course. And now we're gonna attach it to 을 거예요. Okay, stick with me. If the stem ends without a consonant, we use 을 거예요. With a consonant, we use irkoyo. I hope I didn't lose you, but I hope you're following the screen. They sound the same, I know, but one you use when it ends with a consonant, and the other one you use when it ends with a vowel. Let's take a look at the example. Kada. Kada is the dictionary form. We take away da, we're left with ka. Automatically, that conjugates to kayo in present form. And remember, for past tense, it'll be kasoyo. And now for the future tense, it's going to be karikoyo. See how we don't have to add the before the because it ends with a vowel? Yeah, that's what I mean. So karikoyo. Another example, poda. We have payo for present, pasoyo for past tense, and borkoyo. Mokta. Mogoyo, mogossoyo, 먹을 거예요. Let's take a look at a new verb, 공부하다, which means to study. 공부하다, you take away the da, now you're left with 공부하. For the future tense for this, it's going to be 공부할 거예요. Again, because the last letter ends with a vowel, we don't need to add the sound. Thank you so much for learning with me. I am still rebuilding fluency, but the structure is coming back faster than expected, which is great. And if you are watching this video to learn, just know that Korean isn't random. The more you familiarize yourself with it, you see how very much pattern based the Korean grammar is. So I'll see you on the next one. 오늘도 한국어 공부 끝. 안녕.